Hello everyone, and welcome to Jumperman Tech, where we specialize in HVAC but do everything DIY. We are here after hours for a cooling tower emergency repair. Thank you to everyone tuning into Jumperman Tech. We are here after hours on a cooling tower service call. We have an issue here where we have a leaking pipe in the pump room, and that leaking pipe is going to be our water makeup for the tower. Before we begin, I wanted to show you guys this view. I am rarely here at sunset. Wow, that's the Brooklyn Bridge right there. We're in Brooklyn right now. That's Manhattan. That is a beautiful thing right there. Wow. All right guys, it is time to begin, so let's check it out. This is the fitting right here that's leaking. It actually doesn't look that bad right now, but there still is a water stain. It was leaking a lot worse before. Let's fix this before it gets worse. So we're gonna be doing this on a live system. You can just feel by the water, the temperature, it's pretty cool, so you know that's water makeup. And hold on a second. I see another leak here. There's another leak here. All right, let me take some pictures and document that before I start, because, oh wait, never mind. This actually could be all stemming from me right there. You see how that's leaking down? That actually made its way down and made it look like this is leaking, but I don't think it is. We're gonna wipe it off. All right, good. But just in case, let's take some photos. We can isolate here, follow the pipe, and right there, we close that valve. We would have it isolated from there up to here. And we're gonna hope that these valves hold, but just in case, we have a second valve there, another valve here, and another valve here, in case one isn't holding. So the odds here are pretty good. We're gonna start by cutting the edge of our pipe and starting with all clean cuts. We're gonna try to prep as much as we can so the shutdown is minimal. We got a nice clean cut there to start. Using this tool right here, inner outer reamer, and we're going to deburr the inside of the pipe and the outside. Here's an interesting one. This is freaking Teflon tape here. This is Teflon tape holding this wire. You know a plumber really did this. So we're gonna get rid of this, and I'm actually gonna sand the pipe, everything beforehand, have as much prep. Because once again, we're doing this on a live system, and it's nighttime. We wanna make it back home to our families. We're gonna prep some pipe here as well. Let's sand this down as much as we can, and figure out a nice sweet spot on where we want to cut this, because we're going to need to add a new elbow and then add in 2 couplings. We got our pipe fully prepped, and we also have it prepped up here. You can see the difference, nice and clean. So wherever we decide to cut, somewhere right here maybe, and somewhere right here, everything's already sanded, less downtime. So let's go over this again. We're gonna shut down this valve right here, and we're gonna follow the pipe. And these don't look like they're in great shape either, but we can close down this valve right here, and we're isolated. Once again, we don't have anywhere to drain, so we're only gonna be able to cut the pipe and see if the valves hold. Just in case we follow down the line, we can shut down, okay? We can shut down this valve, and then further down, we have a valve down there to help us out a little bit. This is already closed. Follow this. You know, I guess we can close this too, kind of kill this loop. There's other valves. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Let's make a little game plan, and we are ready to cut. Marked everything evenly. Got the new rigid pipe cutter. Alright, we're gonna cut this section here. So we're ready to really stop this thing. Now we gotta close this guy. Right? That was smooth. Alright, let's ready to cut this. We're gonna cut it real slow. And we're gonna have to let this leak out. Alright, we're gonna cut this slow. As soon as we start to see some water, once again, we're gonna try to let that just slowly leak out before we really let this go. Maybe a little open more there. No, we got time. Gotta be real careful. It's a fresh blade too. Alright. Tie it a little. Nope, still not yet. I'll try to get it more from the bottom. I don't know, still got some slack there. Cutting it like this instead of all the way through because I wanted to get it to leak a little bit, just a little bit. See if this freaking valve holds. Still not at the point. Let's even that out a bit. Just a little bit. Come on. We're almost there. You want to be careful. We're almost there. Jeez. Right there. Something is slightly cut. Right there. There we go. Gotta open this up a little more. I think we're actually safe with the pressure. This thing would have been blasting. There we go. Catch it there. And let's see what happens. This is a very short run. Close quarters cutter. Let's sand down the edge a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna do it on both sides. Then we're gonna deburr the inside and outside of both pipes. Make sure we get a nice, smooth connection. Inside, outside. Alright guys, just so you know, I have slip couplings or no stop couplings, so I can push it on the pipe and go all the way through. When you have no slack, that's gonna be the key to your success. Okay? So these no stop couplings are gonna be key. I have a new elbow. Let's take some measurements and see what we need to get this going. It would be nice to get a pipe in here to really know. It would be nice to get a pipe in here to really know. Let's see. Cut a piece close to where we need to be, but I overshot it a little bit. So we know more or less where we want this one cut. And you could potentially do the same, but we're gonna be all right, man. The little eyeball trick always works. All right. All right. Just gonna do a dry fit. Everything's nice and prepped. We'll go from here to the edge. 5.5. Everything's sanded down and deburred. And really, we need this to be perfect. Which side was it? This. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. You just line this up, and it's like a perfect match. We just gotta, might need to, could either lift this hanger up a little bit or trim this a hair. Trim it a hair. But the thing is, you're not gonna get this fitting in without this. So like this, we're just gonna dry fit it right now. And then see what we gotta do here. You could even see these pipes are not even fully straight. So there was pressure being put on this. I wonder if that affected the system. Oh, there we go, I lined it up. Nah, man, stop playing, man. That's almost perfect right there. Nice. Almost perfect. Basically, you're gonna slide this over. That's how you do it, but there's a key step before we press this. Make sure the fitting's all the way in, and but the manufacturer actually wants you to mark that. So you wanna make sure it's all the way pressed in when you actually use your tool. And you can use it as a guide so you know, because if not, if you see something like this, you know the pipe's not all the way in and you're risking a leak. So that's one. And then as far as this, you also want to get this inside here, find the midpoint, right? You're gonna find the midpoint, push this through, find that midpoint and mark it as well. Get this started. I'm gonna push this through. Right? We want it to be lined up there. And then we want to be lined up here. This pipe could potentially be turned a little bit, but once you push in, right, once you push in your fitting, it's actually going to line up for you. So you want a little something like that. Maybe get that out of the way. And at the end, make sure you're all the way in and follow your guides. We're ready to press. Push this all the way down so we know the pipe is sitting. Let's get the ring through. Make sure we're in the middle and hit it. Okay, push that all the way down. Line up our fitting. Make sure you're in the right spot here. Gotta love technology. Get that going. It's already lined up, we good. Okay. Gotta charge my battery over there. Make sure we're all the way in. Before I finalize it, make sure that's all in. Just in case. This thing can come apart on you. Go. All right, guys, we got everything wiped down. Looks nice and clean. Everything marks up. We're ready to open up the water and pray to the Lord, because we got no more fittings, man. That's it. I'm gonna open it, but very slowly, and this one's very hard to open. Jeez. Oh God, that is not cool. Right there, it's cracked. Man, this thing does not want to budge. This might be a good valve to change out. All right, let's fill it up. Then we can come up here and open up this guy. Slowly let it be. All right. open it. Okay, nothing exploded yet, so we're looking good right now. Guys, our minds are blown right now. We're just looking over this fitting just to see if we saw anything, right? Look here, you can see the crimp. You can see the crimp from the Pro Press. See how it's like, it looks a little deformed? Look how smooth this looks. This is the one that was leaking. Look how smooth that looks. This was never pressed. Yo, pull that pipe, man. Twist it out. It's a little tight, but this thing was never pressed. Oh my God. Damn! Never pressed. And I see the deformation in the pipe. They didn't ream this out. You can see it. It's bad. I'm gonna do a close-up on it. We just pressed it right now. That's what a press would look like. You would see the indent like you did here. This thing was completely smooth. Oh my Lord, how did it survive like that? We're lucky this place didn't blow up. Thank God we came here tonight because this was a disaster in the making. Now you might want to start looking at all these fittings and see if these things are pressed. Oh my God. This whole place everything is pressed here. I mean, I can see you missing one, but man, it didn't blow up. It's been like that for 8 years. Everything's looking dry on this side for right now. It must have been just from the leak from above. I can't believe that thing didn't explode, but we're looking good here. Wow. All right, guys, we gave it some time. Everything's dry here, so it was really all that water coming from there. No leaks on anything, and I got rid of that Teflon tape they got there. Put a little cable tie on here. Make it look a bit better. I wish that was a bit neater, but it is what it is. As for this meter, and we're looking good. We're looking like we can go home right now. 24-hour emergency service. We got it. I cannot believe that thing wasn't pressed and that place didn't freaking flood. But check out this view, guys. This building, I think, has pretty much the best view. Wow. Oh man, look at that, New York City. God bless America, guys. We got the Statue of Liberty right down there. Wow. But anyways, guys, that was awesome. That was an awesome find. That was an awesome repair. We got them up and going, and we're gonna wrap it up. If anyone found this video interesting or helpful, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe as I come out with new videos every week. And I'll catch you all next time.